Hi, my name is David Shaw. Just a few observations. I noticed that the company Mr. Curtis represents numbers of hotels. Probably has to reduce costs, employee costs, those kinds of things that can this is not a corporation, this is a government. I don't know if your website is interesting, government accounts and subjects, but the people of this province are all taxpayers, they're not corporations, and the corporations come to pay the tax. One other thing, I know you're looking forward all the time, you're trying to find ways to address current economic crises in this process, but in doing so, creating more. What is any thought you give to the fact that with de-indexing for seniors or for pensioners rather, their level of paying power is going to diminish substantially. This province has zero growth for many years and it will continue so therefore the likelihood they'll get any index pension increase in the future is slim to none. That being the case, they're likely to fall into poverty or more. In line with that, I would assume that if their money and income is their ability to pay for future nursing homes, have to subsidize the government anyway, and you'll be back in another crisis. And as far as this group here, and you're particularly about this minister, it's your responsibility to take the message back and allow the care for many people. I applaud you for waking up great power voice more. It's great. A lot of people out there, but I think we want to take back to the premier that just maybe the Sean Bray, let's sell up and be power. I don't know.
2 points. All the retired people are not on the internet or email. Some are beyond that age, and I think it should be up to the corporation and the government to advertise, to notify the retirees that there are pending changes or changes not by asking them to go in such and such place to leave their name. I think the onus should be on the government. The other thing also is legislation. You mentioned the judge is under a separate act. The legislation can be used for the judge, so it should not be used sparingly. It should also be used for the MLA pension. If you're going to legislate, everybody should be legislated equally. That's not what's being talked about here. So what is good for the goose is good for the gander, I think is a neat expression. I'm going to make a comment on the judges' pension because the process, the judges' remuneration is set through a judicial remuneration commission. So the province presents proposals to that commission in terms of changes that can be made to judges' pensions. It is not the same process as everybody else, and I'll spare you the details and the reason why. There were a few lawyers in the room and they know more than me about the process. But that's the process. So just so you know.
Okay. Well, being now in New Brunswick and looking to the future generation, since the seniors in New Brunswick are requesting guarantees and honoring contracts and such a thing as performance, but from the standpoint of the rest of the country, now that apparently all of the governments are in deficit, and I'm amazed that the Fed's actually said there would be no reduction this year in the transfer payments, even though it would be appropriate for there to be a reduction. Are the seniors that are demanding, are the retirees that are demanding guarantees willing to guarantee that the cost of doing that will not be passed on to my kids, but only their kids? Are they willing to say, well, I'll sign up my kids and my grandkids to guarantee my pension, even though they can never have one? They don't seem to be excited about that. But No. The thing is, I'm just concerned because in the next 2.5, say 32 months, if you guys don't continue to refine things and improve things, and I admire your courage for trying to do this, the change is essential. You have to change. And you're trying, and this is a reasonable approach. It's not as tough as some would say it should be, because you guys are going to be working pretty hard to make this affordable. But is there any sense